And we'll turn it over to fan questions here in just a second. How do you get into, let's talk about maybe your three main characters. How do you find the voice for those characters? So obviously Rin, Eren, and Inosuke. Let's start with Rin.
Sure. Yeah, Rin Okumura from Blue Exorcist, if you guys have been watching. It's actually the easiest character to get into. I step into the booth, and I'm Rin, and that's it. He is probably the character that's closest to my speaking voice, and I put a lot of my own personality into the character as well. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun to step back into that role after 7 years. Season 3, episode 1 in English hit streaming yesterday. I've been manifesting it for so long, and with each character also, I kind of leave the booth feeling differently. And with Rin, he just makes me happy. I leave like just smiling every single time, and it's been so nice to return to that experience.
What parts of your personality do you see in Rin?
I mean, quite a bit. I don't, I don't burn people with blue hellfire. Don't worry, guys. I won't do any of that. But he just enjoys little things. They just make him happy and excited, and I get kind of the same excitement. I think that's a lot of me in the character.
I'm so optimistic, I'm occasionally annoying. I couldn't have it any other way.
You mentioned Eren.
Yeah.
I'm not as angry as Eren. But I do have to find a way to connect with each character. And with Eren, that's me in traffic. Yeah, I live in Los Angeles. The traffic is terrible, and it makes me angry. So yeah, I leverage that. I also, throughout the recording, and we just completed a decade of recording for Attack on Titan. It's been an incredible journey, and I've grown so much through that journey. But I did use something else early on in the show, in season 1. I had this dog, her name was Minnie. She's a Maltese poodle, and such a great dog. She loved to eat, and as they do, she really loved it. And I had this bag of chips that I was really looking forward to eating, and that poodle, she ate my chips! And that's where I find the anger for Eren. Poodles.
And then we have to talk about Inosuke.
Yes, Inosuke. I mean, a different type of anger. And I find it in a kind of unique way through dark, disgusting coffee. Like black tar in a cup.
Gross.
Yeah, the kind that's so bitter it makes you angry. So I make this disgusting sludge. I take a sip and I'm just like, and that's Inosuke! And I can scream like him all day long.
Okay, so if they had jobs in the real world, what would they do?
Ooh, wow. I mean, Rin Okumura is a great cook, so I feel like he could open a restaurant. I would eat there all the time. I am not a good cook. I can barely use the microwave. Yes, I am not the chef in my house, so I look up, that's where we differ. Eren, I don't know. He would do well in demolition, just like destroying stuff, kicking down walls. He'd probably enjoy that. And Inosuke. I just want Inosuke to open a coffee shop. Bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Let me paint the picture of Inosuke's coffee shop. I want this to happen. All of the baristas would be shirtless. They would always spell your name wrong. They would scream at you, scream your order back at you, and they would stomp all the beans themselves, and all of the coffee would be disgusting. So everyone would leave there sounding like Inosuke. It'd be amazing, it'd be amazing. I'm trying to think of a name. I think I thought of the name of a drink, the Boar Rush. That would be a good one. I'm still workshopping names, but I really want a commercial made for this coffee shop. Like, if you can imagine, like, soft, gentle music, right? Slow cuts fading away. We see steam rising. We see beautiful coffee being poured. His snout just coming into frame, just... nice, gentle music. And then it cuts to him, and it just goes... and then cuts away, and that's the end of commercial. Yeah.